Welcome to Reset to Healthier Relationships, Sunday night at 9. I am your host, Coach Glenda, here with my course manager, Rufus Carpenter. Tonight, we are diving into a topic so many women and men struggle with silently: boundaries and balance, saying no without guilt. You know, so many of us were raised to shrink ourselves, to overextend, to keep everyone else comfortable while we suffer in silence. But tonight, we're breaking that cycle. Tonight is about learning how to honor your peace, how to stand firm in your truth, and how to love people without losing yourself. So get comfortable, grab your notebook, and let's reset, reconnect, and rise together. Now, Mr. Carpenter, would you like to share a few words before we dive into tonight's topic?
Well, tonight's topic is almost a part two of last week, to be honest with you, because we all have to understand that because last week was the soft life and the struggle life. And if you don't get this part right, if you don't get your balance and boundaries in order, you're going to struggle. You're not going to have a soft life. So this week is almost like a part two of that. But this week, the key is your balance and your peace. Because once you get to understand that when you give up yourself, that's when your peace go with it. So tonight's going to be interesting. There's a lot of good parts tonight. It's going to be a lot of us that's going to see ourselves in some of this, and some of this we can wish we could get back. Because when you give your energy up to someone, you can't get it back. It's gone. You know, you might feel bad or wish you had done something different, but the damage is already done. So tonight we're trying to prepare you for 2026 in such a way that you honor your own peace. All right, Glenda.
So for the ones that are just joining in, I'm gonna go over tonight's topic again: boundaries and balance, saying no without guilt. So tonight we're diving into three powerful areas. The first one is understanding what healthy boundaries really are, why saying no feels guilty for so many people, and how to set boundaries with love, strength, and confidence. So I am going to start off with an example here.
Well, before you do that, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Ladies, when you get your actual notice about the meeting, do you get a little PDF to go with it that tells what we're going to talk about the night of?
I did.
Okay. And the reason why I asked that, because what we try to do, we try to have the key points on that, because a lot of times a lot of people hold up. They don't want to come in with their first comments because they want to see which way that the conversation goes or the discussion goes. But what we realize that if you don't understand that coming out the gate, by the time we get good and the conversation get good, it's almost over. So we want you on the front end, not the tail end, okay? All right. Go ahead, Glenda.
Okay. All right. So our first example for tonight is saying no in love. You've been carrying the emotional labor, reminding, planning, initiating, doing all the little things. And one day you say, babe, I love you, but I can't be the only one doing all the emotional work here. What does that sound like to you? Has anyone experienced that? Does anyone have any comments or feedback on that particular example? I'm going to read it one more time. You've been carrying the emotional labor, reminding, planning, initiating, doing all the little things. And one day you say, babe, I love you, but I can't be the only one doing all the emotional work here.
Okay, while they're trying to decide whether they want to dive in on this one and give some answers and stuff, I want to break this down a little deeper than what the example says, because the reason being, if you look at example, saying no in love, it says who carry the emotional ladder. The guy normally carry it in the beginning because the guy got to woo you or win you or get your interest or get you to say yes, or at least get you to feel like he is the right one or he's someone you can hold a place until the right one come along. Mm-hmm. So he's jumping through hoops. So he's kind of setting at the agenda and stuff like that. And then normally when you get together and you've been dating or together for a while, then somehow it switches. Somehow the lady comes in and she's the one that keeps a calendar, keeps an agenda, when you're going, how you going, what you did last time, why you're not going to do it this time. So is this a natural thing for the woman to actually have all this emotional or have all of this front end loading? Or is it the guy, or is it supposed to be 50-50? So I'm adding a little more to her question. Okay. Did everybody understand how I brought that part in there? Mm-hmm. Any comments on her question or the big picture question?
For me, I can't answer that because I haven't really experienced that type of thing. It's like I can't answer it.
Now, you can't answer it because you stuck. You can't answer it because you never experienced it. And the reason why I say that, because a lot of times when men woo you coming in, they set the agenda completely. You get to say yes or no on, am I going with you or not going with you somewhere? And after you've been together for a while, then some kind of way the guy get a little more lax and laid back, and the woman seemed to step forward with all, hey, we're going to do this or do that. And that's pretty much the question. If you become the woman in the latter part of that relationship or the first part of the relationship, and you get to be doing all the heavy lifting, the guy's he's just benefiting from being hooked up to you. He's benefiting from your resources. He's benefiting from your energy. He's benefiting from your wanting to get out there and do something that includes him. So that's the real question. This is the first one. This is a hard one coming out the gate. I thought this was going to be the easiest one.
I don't think many people have really experienced it.
Really? Because I tell you, from the first part, I've done the first part a lot. I've done the first part a lot. As a matter of fact, I've done both parts alike, to be honest with you.
But that's who you are.
Well, maybe the case.
Huh?
I don't agree with you, Rufus. I don't think it's on the man at first. I think it's always on the woman. That's my opinion.
At first?
Because even though you're trying to woo them, the ultimate answer to the questions is on the woman. Because you're the one asking. She's, like you said, she's the one got to say yes or no. So she's pretty much got the upper hand at the beginning and the end.
Wait, before you go any further, Glenda, reread that again, because I think I want to make sure that we're talking the right talk, because I talked over it and I might have muddied the water a little bit. So
you stirred that shit up real good, because I'm going on what you said.
I meant to do that because I wanted us to come out the gate thinking. So go ahead, Glenda, read it one more time.
Okay, saying no in love. You've been carrying the emotional labor, reminding, planning, initiating, doing all the little things. And one day you say, babe, I love you, but I can't be the only one doing all of the emotional work here.
Now, Mr. Kingdom, the floor is yours, sir.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
Because what you did, you came in there and twisted that all the way around, and it to me is not compatible with what the example is.
And that's why I had to read it again.
Yeah. But I still say that the woman still got the upper hand, because at the end of the day, it's always more or less on what she wants in it.
But who does the planning, though? Who carries that load?
She does. Your job, well, in the beginning, your job is to put a suggestion out there. You just put the suggestion and finance it, basically. She ultimately is the one that actually say, yeah, we're going to say, for example, You meet a female. Only thing you can ask, hey, can I take you out? Yes. That's her answer. All right. The next thing is where you want to go. It's her decision on where you go. You can
No.
say, well, I would love to take you here and there, but it's still ultimately it's her decision.
Mr.
No.
Kingdom, they get to wear you out, boy. All
You
I'm
can
saying,
wear
they
me
get to
out,
wear-
but how many guys you know initially gonna come out, ask a woman out, plan and say, okay, we're gonna go here or there.
That's
I-
what
They gonna
we
put it
do.
out there, but then y'all the ones that's gonna say yes or no.
all right, Mr. Kingdom, yield the flow to them because they get to wear you out. Go ahead, ladies.
Well, you know what I think for this is Annette talking. I think for me, for the man, it's like from the beginning of the relationship, the man actually, in order to spark it up, he comes up with the planning and what we're going to do, and do you want to do this with me? And that's acceptable. And then later, when we get more relaxed in the relationship, he should keep it up, but more time, most of the time he doesn't. It smooths out. And my thing of it is, even like I've had a relationship where I said, he said, well, baby, I'm gonna take you to the movie. Let's go to the movies. And I accept and say, cool, let's go. But you're not, if my thing of it is, and I've said this to him, to my partner, if you're going to take me to the movie, you invited me to the movie earlier, I'm not going to stand in no damn line waiting to buy no ticket. You need to already have the ticket in hand. When I get to the movie with you, we need to walk in the door. So my thing of it is you plan it out. And that's a small thing. That's just a movie. So I'm trying to let you know, if you're going to take me out, you go the whole yard.
Oh
If
no.
if I got to plan it, I'm planning the whole yard. So I need you to do it for me too.
You
So
can.
you're gonna be okay with whatever he decide to do then.
Yeah, if I accept the invitation,
Oh.
if I accept the invitation, yes.
Oh man, that sounds well, you one of a million.
Okay, no, she ain't. But go ahead. I think somebody else in Annette's line was going to talk. I heard a different voice that wanted to say something on Annette's line.
Hey, I want to say something. I agree with Mr. King.
Johnny, hold up, Johnny,
Wait,
hold up. I'm gonna let the person on Annette's line go, and then you can go right after that, Johnny. Go ahead. There's someone else on your line, Annette. Let them speak. If you
Yeah,
don't
they
mind.
did, but they said that's all right. They said that's all right.
Okay, Johnny, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I was just saying I agree with Mr. Kingdom. Hey, the woman wanted her way. I ain't gonna say it no other way than that. I believe it's that way.
Okay, ladies,
Well,
y'all are gonna
let me
let it
finish
stand.
that. Let me finish it for you, Johnny. I'm 59 years, I'll be 60 years old. And trust me, I've been out there as well. All right. When you first meet a person, a female, she's not gonna let you just totally plan it. Y'all got to come to an agreement on where to go. I might want to go to what is that, Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah.
She gonna want to probably go to Red Lobster or somewhere. I could go and set all them plans in motion, trying to surprise, and hey, this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, you okay with that? No, I got the taste for some seafood, or I got the taste for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
I ain't never
understand.
been the one to plan that. That's why to this day, I'm not a planner. I tell you quick, fast, in a hurry. I'm spontaneous. I got that spontaneity. I'm gonna just do it. I ain't finna plan nothing. That's why. I done been burned and hurt too much.
Okay, ladies, y'all quiet tonight. I'm a guy, so I can't speak for you, but
Do you have a take, Mr. Carpenter?
nah, I wish,
Yeah, you do.
I wish the women
No,
speak.
I have one.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead, Gigi.
When a guy asks me out, I expect him to know everything that we're gonna do. I expect it to be planned down to the minute. I
Yep.
do not want to go with him and he not know where we're going. I mean, that's a hard stop for me. I need a leader.
It's not
I
about a
don't need, I
leader
don't
or
want to be
follower now.
led. I need a leader.
Gigi, Miss Gigi, first of all, hello, how you doing? And hello,
I'm
Annette.
good.
Let me
I'm
just
good.
say this. it's not about a follower or leader, because how many times have a guy got in the car with you and be like, where are we going? Because where he's going is not where you want to go. So you telling me every time y'all get together, whenever he first meet you and get together, you want him to just have an outline of, hey, this is what we're going to do type
Yes.
attitude.
And I expect that.
Well, damn, you were one in a million. I promise
No,
you.
she's not.
I never heard of that.
No, she's not, Miss Kingdom. Miss King, and
Well,
reason why I
okay,
didn't want to
okay, Rufus. To me,
go ahead.
and this is my opinion,
Okay.
I've never seen it.
I'm going to answer this two ways. Well, anybody else got to say anything else before I answer? Because I want to answer it, and I want to answer one or two ways here.
Hello, tell me what Sharon just said.
I couldn't see it.
She says, I agree. I want to know all the details when he say he's taking me out.
Okay, that's three already that says that right on this line right here. And we only got what, like 8 on the line and 3.
But can I ask y'all a question? Y'all say y'all want to know if when he asks you out, you want him to know. I mean, you want to know. Hold on, I'm getting all twisted up with this shit. But let me just go like this. Y'all want him when he asks you out to already have everything planned and ready to go, where to go and how to go.
Yep.
Right.
That's what y'all want.
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
And y'all gonna agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
You too, Glenda?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
When y'all first meet a guy, y'all that's what y'all want.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a new one to me.
First of all, he asked me. I didn't ask him.
Right. Exactly. So he has to have something in mind.
The question is, when a guy come here, how do he ask you out? Hold on, maybe I'm getting it twisted. How do he ask you out?
You asking anybody?
Y'all 4 ladies, or 4 ladies, yes. I got Gigi, Sharon, and Ned, and you. That's 4 ladies. Want a man to be so upfront in whatever he want to do when he asks you out. How do he ask you out? Maybe I'm missing something.
Well, Johnny,
I want to say this.
Before y'all answer his question,
If
go
I'm
ahead.
asking somebody
I think
out,
got something very important. Go
where
ahead,
do
Johnny.
you want to go? I'm not going to say, I'm going to say, where do you want to go? Yeah.
So you're going to ask.
I'm going to take you out on a date.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you want to go? That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
All right. And see, I'm with Johnny, because when I come and I ask you out, I would love to take you out. And then the next thing
where you want to go?
where would you want to
I
go?
understand the other point they was trying to bring out. I don't.
Okay.
The first thing is he's got to communicate with me.
Wait, Mr. Kingdom, let Gigi talk.
I didn't say a word.
Oh, somebody was talking. I'm sorry.
That wasn't me. You so ready to get on me? Shit, that wasn't me.
Okay. Thank you. We apologize.
The first thing is there's going to be some communication, and we're going to talk, and we're going to find out what each other likes. And then he's going to ask me, I heard you say you like to go to the movies. You want to go to the movies Friday night and then get dinner, or maybe go and get some drinks afterwards? Mm-hmm. I can either say yes or no.
Right.
But that's exactly how he asked.
Right. Okay.
So from that step. Okay. I can understand that too.
I got one. I was asked, have you ever been to a football game at the stadium? As long as I've been living in Georgia, I haven't been to a football game. And he said, do you mind if I take you? I already knew that he was going to come pick me up. We were leaving together. We was going to the football game. But he did ask, you want to eat before or after the game? But he had already purchased the tickets. Everything was we even figured out how we was going to get there. We took the train versus driving. All the details had already been mapped out prior to us going to the football game.
See, that scenario, Gigi, I agree with that. That right there is different from where we at. Because here's the difference. Here's the difference. You was engaged in a conversation, as she was saying. Okay? The thing was set up as, I've never been to a game. So naturally now I'm going to step up and say, okay, I'm going to be the first. Now, my job is to get the tickets, to make sure I can get them and get you there. You understand? But then it got shifted also to where, hey, you want to eat before or after? See, that takes the planning out of his what's call it scenario. Now it becomes your planning. Where would you want to go? You,
Communication.
you see what I'm saying? That's the whole bottom line is the communication part. So it's a joint effort, not just solely on the man. It's a joint effort. That's where I'm going with it.
That's the reason why we're having a conversation tonight, because you're right, it is a joint effort, and that's what it is. But what's been going on and what's been going on lately and going on out there, the women have been doing the majority of the caring. Once the woman agreed to that first date, and then they get to be dating a little bit. From that point on, the man normally is what's happening. What a lot of ladies are finding out that the man is falling back, and to keep the spark alive and keep their relationship alive, the woman is doing all the planning and sometimes putting in all the resources. So that's where this came from tonight. Now,
I think.
Go ahead, somebody.
I think it's like this. Okay. That's similar to, okay, if I'm taking you out to eat all the time, why the hell I got to pay all the time? Every now and then you should be able to pay for me, right? So you're saying, say what?
Go ahead, Mr. Skinner. Continue.
No, somebody was saying something.
But that's okay. Continue. Continue.
But you understand what I'm saying? You're saying basically the same thing. If a man constantly treating you all the time, shouldn't you step up every now and then? Hey, baby, I got this one.
Sometimes.
You understand? That's the same thing with him planning all the time.
And the reason, Mr. Kingdom, why this came out, why this question is so important, this in our state, because majority of people on the line is over 30 years old. And we're somewhere between 30 and 70 years old. Now people aren't just going. Now people aren't just getting together to go have a Red Lobster or another restaurant. They're going now to go travel. They're traveling overseas. They're going to restaurants in Paris and France. They're going to restaurants in Dubai. They're going to restaurants all over the world now.
Damn it, I'm trying to get with one of them.
Yeah, okay, but that's one reason why we're trying to have this night, so you know what's required to get with one of them. So that's what they're doing now. So that's what, and a lot of time the ladies are taking the lead and doing all the planning in this. And I've seen and heard and counseled people that the lady paid all of the bills, paid everything. And the guy pretty much showed up. And sometimes the ladies even packed the guy's clothes.
Well, Rufus.
Yes, sir.
I admire where the ladies at. You understand? And whatever float they boat and whoever they communicate with, that's all good and dandy. I can't relate to that. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm one of those like what you just said. I'm married to a young lady that does all the planning. I'm married to a young lady that got my clothes already out because she's going to be matching. You understand? She's going to do the planning. And guess what I'm going to do?
What?
All right, baby, I got you. Just take care of all the planning. I got everything else. So when we get to where we're going, it's my card coming out. It's my cash for the tip coming out. You understand what I'm saying? It's still a joint effort, though.
That's if you're married, but if you're not married,
that's exactly what I was about to put in the chat.
Happen.
Hey, let's bring Andrea.
Well,
Andrea just came on.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Mr. Kingdom, hold up, Mr. Kingdom. Mr. Kingdom, hold up. Andrea just came online. Now I want Andrea to have the benefit of this conversation because I'm sure he has a lot to offer in this one. You want to catch him up, Glenda? Or you me catch him up?
Let me read the first example. It's Andre. We have saying no in love. You've been carrying the emotional labor, reminding, planning, initiating all the little things. And one day you say, babe, I love you, but I can't be the only one doing all the emotional work here.
That's the question. And what's on but we've been talking about this for the last 20 minutes. And what has come up is that one party said that I'm getting it right. One party said that nobody really know where they're going. It's a communication thing that the man has to say, well, hey, babe, where you want to go? And then they decide where they want to go, and then they go. And then another party say, well, if you're going to ask me out, you got to have everything planned before we go, because you asked me out, so you should already have it mapped out completely. And that's where we're at. We're kind of somewhere in the middle of that right now. And that's where we are. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Kingdom. I think you were saying something.
I feel, okay, ladies, let me say this to the ladies, okay? It's all about the communication, because if a man asks you out, it's not about him knowing where to take you right off the rip, because you might not like where he take you. It's about you communicating with him to let him know what you like. You understand? Once you establish a location or where to go, or outline of what you want to do that day, then, okay, he can take the initiative and say, okay, I got it from there. But you still got to do it together to get there. You can't just put it on that man and say, okay, you asked me out, just do it, and I'm going to go along with it. You can't do that. You're going to get surprised like hell. Now you ain't going to go back out with him. I don't understand that.
Try again.
Try again. Y'all know y'all don't get no second damn days when the first one messed up. Come on now. We grown folks here now. We grown folks. We know each other to the point where we know where we're headed.
All right, go ahead, Ms. Keaton. I think Gigi wanted to say something. Go ahead, Gigi. I think you're going to clear it up a little bit.
Prior to going out, we will have had some phone conversations or something. I still say that if you ask me out, you need to know where we're going, what we're doing, and have it planned out.
And I think Annette gave an example that says, if you say you're taking me to the movies, you got to already have the tickets already brought. She's not going to go stand in line with you while you purchase some tickets. I think Annette brought that part up.
Hold on. I'm going to piggyback off of that one with the movie situation.
Okay.
All right, I'm asking you out to the movies. I'm going to go and buy the tickets. I'm going to pick the movie. Okay. What if you don't like damn scary movies and I got scary movie tickets? Now what the hell you going to do?
We've already communicated that
no,
I don't like scary movies.
How you communicated that?
Y'all had communication.
Because we've been talking prior to the date.
Yeah, y'all was talking prior to that date, but guess what? He wasn't talking about no movie.
But Mr. Kingdom, a lot of ladies think that if
I want to say something.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Okay, I can plan out everything that you want to do after you told me what you want to do.
Or what I like.
That's okay.
That's what I'm saying. That makes it a joint communication.
Yeah, right.
But that's what I'm saying.
Look, here's my strategy. Let me use my strategy. My strategy is, if I see a lady, let's say I see Glenda, and I say, hey, Glenda, and I look at Glenda, and me and Glenda, I talk to her, we meet, or she works somewhere, and I see her, or whatever it is, however we meet. And I decide I want to take her out. My thing would be, hey, take you out. Hey, I know this great place. I want to take you to the restaurant. They do this, I want to know, can I pick you up at 7 or pick you up at 8? And would Monday or Saturday be better? I've already got the plan. So no matter how she answer, I've got either route kind of mapped out already. So it's already mapped out. She gets to say yes or no, or she gets to say, I'd much rather do this one than that one. No problem, we got it. Because they're all mapped out. Because I want to win here. I want a W in the column. I don't want an L in the column.
Now, Andre put a couple of things in the chat. So Andre, one of his first comments, if he's paying, does it matter who decides, or do women just like to take charge take charge type of guy?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that one.
I like a man that takes charge, but he's not opposed to me, you know, putting my 2 cents in. That's just me.
I agree with you.
And the purpose of this scenario was not for an argument, but to set boundaries. That's all it was. And Mr. King answered this early on in this conversation, is that you both, as you go along, you both get the part, you both work at it together through communication. So Mr. Kingdom had the correct answer coming out the gate, but as we muddied the water a little bit, it got kind of rocky there a little bit. But the answer is that it's not an argument. It's only setting boundaries, because when one do it all the time and burn their resources up, it doesn't work well long term. Okay.
Okay, a few more questions that Andre put in the chat, which is good. The next one is women usually pick the place because the guy will be in the doghouse if he's in the wrong place. No. Not all the time, Andre. And then the other comment he put in the chat. So if he takes her to a football game and she hates sports, is he wrong? No, because I believe personally he may have asked her in advance if she liked football games, or if does she mind, or have she ever been to a football game or to a sports event, period. And based off of her response, that's how he would proceed. But you know, I think it should have been, or it sounds like it may have been communicated prior to.
And
that was actually before you choose.
Good. I was going to say, and a lot of times you do the probing questions in the conversation over the phone. You do the probing question. You don't come out and ask, do you like this and that? But in the conversation, you kind of probe enough that you have enough to decide what will be a great match for what she wants to do, or he wants to do. Right. And that's how the communication, that's how you do that.
Because I don't like football, but when I went to my first game, it was very interesting. And I think it was more so because of the company I was with, not so much, you know, actually watching the game or being at the game. It was the company and the person I was with made the experience memorable for me.
And sometimes
well, which one first?
Ladies first.
Gigi first.
Sometimes you do have to do things that you don't necessarily like to keep communication going, because maybe you didn't like the football, but you enjoyed the company. Correct. And maybe it's something that you like to do that he doesn't like to do, that he's going to enjoy your company with it. But it's a compromise when you look at it.
It is. It's a huge compromise. Order some nachos and some popcorn.
I apologize, but I'm not trying to be a devil's advocate or make it argumental. I'm just expressing the point that no matter how you look at it, it's a joint effort. It's not like solely on one person, whether he asks you out and he's got to have it all planned out. You got to give him the insights and communication for him to plan it. He can't just go and plan. See, the reason I'm like I am on the defensive, because how I'm understanding it is, if I ask you out to go somewhere, you're expecting me to just take charge and say, yeah, this is what we're going to do. You understand? As a demand, it's like, this is what we're going to do. Whereas all I'm saying is, I'm going to communicate with you, get to know you, and find out what you like and dislike, whether it's food, games, sports, or whatever. And then I can take charge. Okay, she like going to the game. Well, what team she like? You know, okay, let's go see the Hawks. Let's go see the Falcons. I get the tickets. I be the host and show you and do all that. But I first of all got to communicate with you for you to let me know that you do it and you agree with it.
I agree 100%.
That's where I'm going at. I'm not arguing the fact that a man taking charge.
Mr. Kingdom, do you mind if I share a personal story that me and you have together? Do you mind if I share it?
You do it anyway. Just
Funny.
make it make sense.
You're funny, Mr. Kingdom.
Not as funny as you. You taking over Bernie Mac, bro. Go ahead.
When I first met Miss Kingdom and I first started talking, he found out when I was a relationship coach. He shared some wisdom with me. He told me the three things that a lady like, and he kind of I think it took about 2 hours for him to explain this to me, and it made sense. And in a long story short, he said that a woman like for a man to listen to her, and if you listen to he said if you listen to the woman long enough, you'll learn what she likes. So that way you have a better opportunity or a better understanding of her, and she have a better understanding of you. Remember that conversation, Mr. Kingdom?
I'm gonna tell you exactly what the conversation was because I done spoken on several occasions online with y'all. There's three things that a woman likes. Oh, but no, I take that back. It's three things that a lady wants from a man, not likes, but wants from a man.
Okay.
All right. The first thing she wants is someone who listens to her and pays attention to her. What I'm saying in the short term, the man shut up, listen, pay attention. And then he'll give her number two. And that's the communication. That's where we lacking at in relationships is communication. If I listen to you, Glenda, and pay attention to you, now I know what to speak to you about. I know how to carry a decent conversation with you because I know what's on your mind and what we're dealing with. And once I give you number two, number three gonna come automatically. And that's quality time. Because when you get involved in a deep conversation that's interesting and it's on the topic that you started, it ain't gonna do nothing but proceed with time. And that's how you build a foundation with a person to get to that committed relationship. That's what Rufus is referring to, what I explained to him.
Yeah, that was one of our first conversations. Yep, that was it.
Yeah.
So Mr. Kingdom knows the answer to all this. I think he wouldn't be devil's advocate again, like he said.
No, because I was I'm thinking I'm misunderstanding what the ladies are saying.
It's good.
I'm missing what the ladies are saying because to me, I'm saying the same thing over and over again about the communication and it's a joint effort. You understand? You got to piggyback off of what she said in order for you to plan to get it going. Whereas I'm listening to them, they're coming out saying, no, he should already have it planned out where to go, when to go, and how to go, and what to do.
And he should.
Okay? He should if he communicates with her.
Correct.
But the way I'm gathering, the way they're saying it is, no, if he asks me out, he should automatically know. And a man ain't gonna automatically know.
But Mr.
The
Kingdom,
communication part should have been known in our opinion.
Correct. What Mr. Kingdom, what Gigi said.
I'm not assuming nothing.
But Mr. Kingdom, what Gigi was saying was that by the time you get to ask her out, you've already had all this stuff established, so you're not guessing or throwing stuff throwing what's that spaghetti against the wall, hope it stick. You're
Hell no, that's no.
Know what you're doing.
No, it don't work like that. let me tell you. Okay, I'm gonna speak from experience. Okay, this is me. Now y'all take it how you want to take it, but I'm telling you me. This is me. Can't speak for you, Rufus. Can't speak for Johnny. Can't speak for none of y'all. I'm speaking for me. If I meet you, Glenda, and you're presentable, whatever, I'm gonna ask you out before I even leave you.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? So how did I get to know you already to know where to go and how to take you and what to do?
Because we're gonna exchange phone numbers and we're gonna talk prior to we get to that actual first date. So you're gonna get to know me. I'm just not gonna go somewhere with you or meet up with you to go out on a date. We're gonna talk before.
Okay, well, what do y'all consider a date? Because I'm gonna tell you, I might ask you, for example, like in the same conversation that Rufus is talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to finish that conversation that we had with them three things,
mm-hmm.
I also implement and say, look, with those three things, the conversation, everything went so well, I can be passing through. Mm-hmm. And look here, I'm stopping at the Huddle House or the Waffle House. Mm-hmm. If you ain't busy, you mind stopping and having a cup of coffee? That's a date right there within itself. If you say yes,
Yeah, but
Yes, if I say yes.
Mr. Kingdom, some ladies will say it's too early for that. They'll tell you
and
it's too early
Rufus,
for that. I'm gonna
and
pass on this
Rufus,
one. Huh?
and Rufus, guess
Yes,
what?
sir.
We got 4 ladies that I'm in debate with right now where you shouldn't be answering for them.
Well said. Well stated.
Because what you're doing, you're going on speculation from your past experience on what they've done with you.
Correct.
And you can't answer for them, just as they can't answer for me or I can't answer for you.
Well taken.
It
Ladies.
would be too early. It would be too early. We need to talk a little bit. At least give me, I'll give a man, I've given a man at least 2 weeks of phone conversations before the actual first date. So by then he knows what I like, what I don't like, at least, just a little. He knows I like scary action movies. I like Mexican food versus soul food. He has a good idea. So when he's ready to take me out, he's going to know how to pick and choose what we're planning to do. Now,
I
I
like what
don't
you
require him to have the movie tickets in advance. I don't mind standing in the line, but we need to get there early enough because that's not cute.
I understand. I agree with you. And I like what Sharon said, but I'm going to show you something else, Glenda. Okay? With those 3 things I gave you,
Yes,
what I
sir.
said a woman wants from a man,
Mm-hmm.
before you realize it, with that communication that y'all done developed,
Mm-hmm.
you done spent hours with that man already from the rip. So if
Mm-hmm.
y'all go y'all separate ways and he call and say, I'm going to the Waffle House, Hut House, or wherever, would you like to meet me? You understand? Y'all ain't talked on the phone. Y'all ain't really talked on the phone all that for us communication. We just going off of the hours that you just spent.
Mm. Still won't go.
You
Cause
want to go?
no, because we need to talk some more. I need to talk to you.
Mm.
And I don't even like coffee like that. And I don't even like the
Not
Waffle
about the
House or the Coffee
coffee.
House.
It's not about the coffee. It has nothing to
Yeah,
do with
so
coffee.
I'm not going. I need more time. I need more communication. Because
You
you
know
could
what I
be a
wish?
psychopath.
You know what I wish though,
Go
Glenda?
ahead.
I'm the type of person like this. And I live this every day.
Mm-hmm.
Even with me being married. I wish I had the opportunity to just not know you and just approach you
Mm-hmm.
and show you how easy it is.
It probably is.
Because before you realize it, the right person come along and he pays attention, listen to you,
Mm-hmm.
communicate with you, and
Mm-hmm.
y'all share those. I'm gonna call it intimate hours and that time together.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna develop a friendship right off the rip,
You could still be a
where you're
psychopath.
gonna develop what they call that comfort zone,
Okay.
that trust in that person just from that time. It happens,
Okay.
and
Now,
I'm gonna
okay,
shut up.
okay. Now, what I totally agree with Mr. Kingdom. I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but this thing I do agree with him on. You know what I'm saying? Because Mr. Kingdom, you're right. When you meet someone and y'all just talking or whatever, and y'all depart or whatever, and y'all exchange numbers, and you call me back and say, "Hey, I'm gonna go stop at the Waffle House. I'm inviting you if you'd like to come along or whatever." You know what I'm saying? I agree with Mr. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
That means you will go.
Yes, yes. If I had the time, yes.
Okay, it's four ladies now. Put in chat, ladies. Put yes or no on that, and then we'll see. We'll see what's the general consensus. Ladies, on your chat, if that scenario Mr. Kingdom gave about that meet a Waffle House, would you go? Yes or no, based on his scenario he put it, and then we'll go by the yes or no's, and we'll see what outcome of this is. Give another minute, and then we'll do that.
Annette, what you thinking? Oh, shit.
All right. I think it was one left, and then we got everybody right.
Oh, 1, 2.
I got 3 no's and a yes.
Mhm.
Okay, so that's
2
everybody.
yeses, 2
Okay.
yeses.
2 yeses and 3 no's.
Okay, so that we know how that's carried. All right, let's go to number 2 because we're still in number 1. Because if we don't get number 2, we gotta do this again next week because it's 9:44 already, and this is only an hour show.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
No, Miss Kingdom, no, you're great. Everything is happening as it needs to be because this is a show. This is a show where we let it do what it do. You know, we don't have no pre-answers or no pre-questions. You know, we let it roll as it rolls. So
I
that's
got
what we
one
do
quick
here.
question. I
Go
got
ahead.
one quick question. I've asked this question numerous times on the show. Do you earn trust or do you give trust from the beginning?
Ooh, that's another show. That's another show.
No, I'm gonna tell you in a minute why. Y'all can put it in the chat.
Question before from you, Mr. Kingdom.
I know you have, but it goes with what we're doing now.
Well,
It goes with it.
Okay, put it in your chat what the answer is.
I think he's struggling chat. His phone won't let him chat. So
Yeah, I can't. I my hands and
No,
stuff.
but
I
he
can't
asked a
do.
question, so
Yeah,
I want you
okay.
to
Ask the question.
respond in the
All right,
chat.
now let's ask your question against Miss Kingdom so everybody can
Do you
respond.
give trust automatically, or do you have to earn it?
Okay, in today's world, right, Mr. Kingdom?
Yeah.
In today's world.
Okay, so we
And I'm
got
gonna explain
Wait,
why they putting it.
Put mine in. I was gonna put earn in it. I was gonna put earn.
Okay, while y'all
I'll
writing the
do
answer
it.
for it, what y'all decide, I'm gonna tell you why it relates to what we're talking about the meeting at the Waffle House. Okay, if you got a real conversation where a man listens to a female, they got the communication going, and you develop that trust from that communication, because you're gonna get that trust if y'all standing there for hours talking. Okay, the reason I asked that question, you automatically give trust to a person. And when that person then lie to you and you catch them or say something wrong where they contradicting themselves, then they done lost that trust that you have in them. Now they have to earn that trust back. But initially you give them trust. You give them what they say on their word.
I totally agree. Because by you talking to them and sitting with them for hours, like you say, talking with them, you pick up a vibe whether they're good people or halfway got show some decency or whether they don't. So I agree with that. That's why I said give.
It's only when you catch them in a lie, you catch them in a contradicted conversation or whatever, do they lose that trust? And at that point, now I got to fight like a damn battle to earn it back from you. That's where you earn your trust. You don't have to earn trust from the rip. You give it until they lose it, because you got to take them at face value. If I tell you the sky is blue, you believe me until you look up and see it's green. Am I right? Now, I could be wrong. I'm no psychologist. I didn't go to school for no PhD and all that. But I done lived 60 years from natural experiencing.
And I was gonna put it in the text. I instead it's too long for me to write it. I'm not that good. I don't write as good in text. But in today's world, Mr. Kingdom, this is me talking now. This is just Rufus Carpenter talking right now. Because I give people trust. I trust people I shouldn't trust. But that has taught me a lesson that you can't just give it right out the gate. You can't. People have to earn it because people are taking advantage of you right now from everything from sales to churches, the whole 9 yards, co-workers, people you date, people your friends. People are taking advantage of you so much now. And now they're going to get your resources. When the time gets tight in America, it gets rough. It gets rough. And people learning new ways, new scams, new this and new that. And they don't care. And takers don't care. They don't say, well, hey, I'm only going to take this person for a little bit because they're gullible or because I know they trust.
Right.
They don't care.
Rufus.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Throw that shit out the window.
I can't.
I'm finna explain why. I'm finna explain why. You either trust or you don't trust. Ain't no in between. And this new today world stuff you keep talking about, I wish you would stop doing that, because let me explain something to you. My granddaddy taught me back in the 80s when he was living. This world goes around in a circle.
Yep.
Okay? Everything that he did, we're doing. The only difference is we got an easier and a new way of doing it. But it's the same thing he did. Okay? Back in the days, you and I played with Nintendo. Hell, they playing with PlayStations. But it's the same game. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
So it ain't about in this day or era. You understand? It's the same principle. Because that's what we deal with, principles and morals. You either going to trust a person, because God gave you instincts. God gave you instincts. And when you start learning yourself, that's when you're able to pick up on those instincts, as we call red flags.
Okay. All right, Mr. Kingdom. I tell you what, let's go to chat again. And I want to go to chat. And the simple question: have you been burnt based on trust, by giving trust? Have you been burnt?
No, put it in the chat, sir.
Put it in the chat. Well, you can say it. You can say it.
I say it because like I said, with the nerve damage in my hand and this phone,
I got you.
I can't do the tapping.
She got you. She knows, Miss Kenny. She got you. But have you been burnt? And
yes.
and people you thought was so innocent, so naive that you just knew you was helping them. You knew. You know, if I told you the amount of money that I got out there just from helping people that I thought that needed help, people that and they had the best intentions in the world when they came to you.
But Rufus, Rufus, let me just say this. I'm sorry. Let me say this real quick. You understand? At the end of the day, you're still giving that trust. Even though you got burnt, you still give that trust. And that's what I was telling you. You give the trust until they prove wrong.
Well, that's why I say now you got to earn it.
You earn it after you get burned. You earn it after you catch them in a lie. You earn it after you see them going down the wrong path. Common sense gonna tell you not to follow that.
Remember, Glenda said just a few minutes ago in the conversation, she said that it's too soon. And the reason why she said it's too soon, and I don't want to speak for her, but here's my take of what she was saying, why it's too soon before she go out on a date with you. Because she didn't trust you. She didn't trust who you are, unknown to her. So in her, you have to do the conversation. You have to invest the time for you to earn her trust. And then when you earn her trust, she's still kind of gun shy. She's gambling.
Yeah, but I got a rebuttal for everything you say, because guess what? Yeah. She's still trusting you to even communicate with you.
You can't hurt me over the phone.
Whether you can hurt or not, you still trusting. That's why you're communicating. He's not earning your trust. He already got it, because guess what? You already communicating with him, whether it's on the phone, internet, or whatever. You still trusting that he's going to get to know you. You're trusting him that you're going to get to know him. So you still trusting him.
Okay,
I didn't say to what caliber
what degree.
Trust. I didn't say what degree of trust. I just asked the question, do you trust? You understand?
Sharon got something good in there. Sharon, explain yours, because I saw yours. I think you said worthy.
Yes, what I was saying was I really wouldn't use the word trust, because if you continue to carry on a conversation with that person when you meet them, you'll decide whether they're worthy of your time or not, whether worthy to get to know them or not.
Worthy of your trust.
Yes, or your time. Like when you get to meet them and you talk with them and carry on a conversation, you can tell within the first 5 minutes if that person is talking on a level that you believe in or agree with. That's why I say when you really say give them trust, but give them your time. Are they worthy of your time when you first meet? So I can
That goes back to the red flags, that common sense, that
right.
intuition.
So
But
therefore,
that's not
if you felt
always
like they're
accurate
worthy of your
initially in the
time
first
enough to
five
give them your
minutes.
phone number, then that means, like Mr. Keenan said, in a way you are giving them your trust to be.
It's not going to be 5 minutes, Glenda.
Okay.
It's not 5 minutes because, like I said, first of all, if I meet you and start talking to you, I'm going to, first of all, shut up and listen to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pay attention to you. I'm not going to be looking at what you got. I'm going to be paying attention. And then every time you speak, now because I've heard you, paid attention to you, I can communicate on what you're speaking on. And when you carry a conversation back to back on there, it's almost like you ask me a question and I'm answering it. That's the type of relationship or communication you're having. And before you realize it, you already done spent time with each other getting to know them. When you get on that phone conversation or meet me at the Huddle House or Waffle House, that's just a continuation of the conversation that you had previously.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trusting them from the rip because of the communication.
Okay.
Okay, it's Glenda. I think we've got like 5 minutes left.
I'm
And
so sorry for you interrupting y'all time, man.
you're not wasting time, Miss Kingdom. It's all good. That's why we plan it this way. Because it's our show. We can go, it's Glenda's show. We can go and we can go into another week. It's not a problem. Because right now that was just only the first example, and the other examples build even better than this one. Because example two, just read the example type. Just read the top question of what the example is, Glenda. The top title, next three examples.
Okay.
Just the title.
Okay. The second example, we have saying no to family without feeling like the villain.
Okay.
Example number 3 is saying no at work. And example number 4 is saying no to yourself.
And these are powerful. These are
They so
powerful.
is. Oh man.
And that's why if Glenda, we're gonna do number 2 and so finish those next week.
Yes,
Yes.
we are.
And because
I answer that. Yes.
one of those Ava, one of those I want to talk to Ava about.
Hey,
The family
could
one.
I make a statement? Could I say something real quick on that?
Hey, go ahead, Ms.
There's
King.
no situation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm finna settle my case. I already done settled it. I'm just waiting on my money, right? My ex, my daughter's mom asked me, is that money gonna change you? I initially said, no, it ain't gonna change because I'm who I am. I'm not gonna change. I thought about it for 5 or 10 minutes, and I come back to her, and guess what I told her?
What?
Hell yeah, it's gonna change me. And then I explained why it's gonna change me. Because all them that was supposed to be my friends and there for me, that told me no, I'm gonna tell their ass hell no. I'm not just gonna say no. I'm gonna tell them hell no. I'm gonna tell you why. If you can't call just to say hi and check on my during my lowest point in my life, where I'm fighting for my life, just check on my well-being, why should you be entitled to anything from me? It's not that I'm doing it, what I'm doing for something in return. But now I'm cold. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of people not being there for me. So guess what? Now, I can sit and look them straight in the face with a straight eye, straight smile, or however y'all want to say that. No.
Hey, Glenda, reading our example one more time because you can see where he's just answered the example for real there. Read the one more time, the example we did tonight. Read the whole example one more time, if you don't mind.
The example, the first one?
Yeah, first one for the night.
Okay, saying no in love.
Mm-hmm.
You've been carrying the emotional labor, reminding, planning, initiating, doing all the little things. And one day you say, babe, I love you, but I can't be the only one doing all the emotional work.
And see what they're saying, Mr. Kingdom. He said he changed his mind. Said he changed. Yes, the answer is no.
No, I changed the hell no.
See, that's what at night. So then see how real this stuff is. This is not the stuff we do here at Sunday Night 9 is real stuff. It's real stuff, and it's happening every day in our lives. And that's why it's very important that we address it as a group. All right, Glenda.
All right, Mr. Keenum, one of my suggestions would be to you, since you think that some of the people in your circle is going to come looking to you for some money, block them all.
Well, guess what? Guess what? Somebody else put that in the chat, didn't he? Block
yeah,
them?
that was me. That was me.
Oh, that was you? Well,
yes,
guess what? Guess what? I'm the opposite.
Oh.
I'm not going to block them. You know why?
Could you pay
I'm
your
going to
phone
answer
bill?
their call.
Okay. You're going to
The
ignore
reason
them.
I'm going to answer it, because I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of them not being there. So I want them to hear it personally. No. Hell no.
Okay. I can respect
because
that as
the
well.
reason being, Brenda, the reason being, sometimes people got to feel what you felt. You understand? They
Yes,
can be
sir.
ever so desperate in need. Okay? You was desperate in need when you was fighting. Well, I was desperate in need when I was fighting for my life. All it took was phone call. I got on Rufus. All it takes is a phone call. That's my medicine. That ain't much to do. You can just call me. Hey, look, man, I just wanted to know how you're doing. I ain't got time for that. That's all I wanted. Dude, I'm healing now because that's medicine to me. I'm not the average person. So if you can't check up on me and my well-being to give me my medicine, now you hurting, I want you to see the same hurt I felt when you supposed to have been there.
Did anyone else have
Not
anything
saying
to put
I'm
out?
gonna do that to Rufus now, because me and Rufus go way back.
Yeah, I brought you chicken while you were down, while you were laying in bed.
Man, I was down for 4 years, and you telling me one damn chicken dinner is gonna take care for all that? You digging a deeper hole.
Do anybody want anything they want to say before Glenda closes us out? Any last comments? Okay, Glenda.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tonight you took a powerful step. You learned that your no is not an attack, it's a declaration that you are worthy of rest, peace, respect, and balance. As we walk into this week, I want you to take this truth with you. You don't have to earn the right to rest. You don't have to overgive to be loved. I'm proud of you for showing up, for growing, and for choosing you. This is your reset, your reconnect, your rise. Until I see you next Sunday night at 9, stay strong, stay soft, and stay true to yourself. Good night, everyone. See you next week.
Good night, everybody. Great job tonight, y'all. Great discussion. See you next week.
Good night.